Hi, and a huge welcome to our smart reseller community, and welcome to another That's a Smart Idea, the weekly 1 minute video. Which, come on, guys, we know the score by now. It never lasts a minute. I'm really sorry about that, but we have got so much to say here at Smart. Where we here at Smart help you, our smart reseller community, sell more smart business products into your customers and add value to your smart business proposition. So today you join me at That's a Smart Idea Towers, aka my home office. And today we're going to be dealing with something where this is feedback we've had from some of our resellers, which I'm really pleased about. And please continue to give us feedback; it's really important. But a couple of our resellers have asked, "Well, Colin, we like That's a Smart Idea, but what about doing something that's more focused around a use case?" So I decided, yeah, let's do some videos around user cases or use cases out there in the market. And today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 reasons why, if your customers are architects, they should be buying a smart interactive display. So let's deep dive in. Reason 1, Smart Ink. I'm at my Smart QX Pro display here. So I've actually loaded up Smart Ink Document Viewer, which comes free with all of our Smart Interactive displays, as well as Smart Ink. And you'll see that we've got a drawing on there here, same way that we'd be using with an architectural firm. But rather than printing out on an A0 sheet, which costs a lot of money, then rolling out on a table, I'm actually bringing this up on my screen, and I can view this on a 65 or a 75 or an 86-inch interactive display. And because I'm using a QX Pro, I'm using Pen ID, which means that I can assign different colors to different pens. So this one could be doing red, this one could be doing green. And as you can see, as we mark up, we can move that along. Now, the reason why I've gone for red and green, because what we might be saying is we might want to hone in on this table and hash it out in red to say this needs to come out. But we might be saying as well on another part of the drawing, yeah, I approve of this. We're happy with this revision on the drawing. Now, as well as me using Smart Ink right now, I'm actually using the Smart Ink Document View, which allows us to pan around, zoom in, zoom out. And you can see now we've captured that where we put our notes on there. What I might want to do is actually capture that into Smart Meeting Pro to have a more detailed conversation about it, because right now I could choose to either save these notes directly into the PDF in Smart Ink Document Viewer, or I could simply go to our capture tool, which is in Smart Ink, and actually capture an area of the document that I want to bring into my whiteboard for further discussion. So if I send that to our Meeting Pro, we go back to our whiteboard here, and you can see now I've captured that drawing, or that portion of the drawing, and I might want to add some additional annotations to it. I might want to change my color, because that's what Smart Ink allows me to do. I'm not stuck to one color all the time. I might want to change that to blue, and I might want to make an annotation here in black. The great thing about being able to capture into something like Smart Meeting Pro, which comes with all of our Pro Series displays, the MX Pro and the QX Pro, it means that I can make annotations outside of a live drawing, if you like, and then save this as a PDF or a JPEG or a PowerPoint slide to actually upload to a project management tool. That's reason 1. Reason 2, Teamworks. So I'm an architectural firm. I've invested in a QX Pro, which has given me all the latest greatest with the inking features that you saw on reason 1. But what I want to do is bring my meeting all together. I want to make it a meeting room solution. So with something like Teamworks, we can schedule calls, we can launch some whiteboarding, we can do wireless sharing to the screen, but also what I can do is bring my own meetings. So what I can do, scan the QR code, and that logs me into the board. So you should see my credentials come up, and it's telling you right now that it's giving me access to my OneDrive, my Google Drive, and my Dropbox. So what I can do from the app on my phone, I can go to my OneDrive, go to my files, go to my Gantt chart because I'm working on a project with the team today, click on Collaborate, and you should see my document pop up on the screen, and we can start collaborating. You'll see this is coming. Now you can see that my Gantt chart's on the board. What I can do is I can use all the great features you get with Smart Ink, where I can annotate over it. I can actually use the different colored pens. But what I might want to do is use the ink recognition tool for text recognition, and I might want to change one of the figures on there. So if I change it to 20, if I write 24 in there, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but if I press the tick button and press this cell here, what we should see is that will alter the Gantt chart in the meeting. So great for me coming in and starting my projects. And that's reason 2. The third and final reason why, if you're working with architects, why they should be looking at interactive displays and interactive display solutions is Smart Teamworks Workspace. So Smart Teamworks Workspace is our whiteboarding application that's built into Teamworks. And I've actually got a session already teed up. So I'm going to go into my workspace. You can see on the screen, we've got a couple of things. We can obviously, this is our whiteboard, so we can ink on there if we want. But you can see I've got a couple of drawings lined up, and I've also got a QR code on the screen. And why have we got a QR code? Well, Smart Teamworks Workspace allows people to not just collaborate from their personal devices in the room, but if you were joining via a Teams call, you will be able to scan the QR code and collaborate from your personal device anywhere that you could see that code. So let me just show you how we do this in a workspace meeting. So if I double tap our board here, you can see that I can actually come up and annotate over a drawing, for instance, maybe shrink that one down, maybe talk about a project that we're working on in a stadium, maybe do a dot on there, and finally maybe something where we're working on a house here and we can annotate over that. But we've done that, but what I want to do is get some input from the people in the room or people who are joining me via the camera or via Teams or via Zoom. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my app, I'm going to scan the QR code that's in the room, like so. And what that's going to do is join me to the board. And you would see, if you had your personal device and you scan it, you would see the board appears on your personal device. And that means that essentially what I can do is I can check that those people are in the room. So you can see I've got participants in the room already. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to check Colin, I'm going to give him read-write access. And now he will be following me on the board. So if I double tap the board here, he can actually make annotations on the board as well. If I select a pen here and do an arrow here, you can see I'm doing some annotations on the drawing. And in fact, what I can do is choose the thickness of pen and color, and you can see that I'm actually annotating over the drawing from here, but I'm annotating on the drawing from here. So this means that we can come to decision making a lot quicker. We can actually collaborate on documents and whiteboards anywhere in the world, and actually be able to save that and share that as part of a project plan. And that's my third reason why you will be looking at buying, an architect might be looking at buying Smart Interactive Pro business products. So that's my 3 reasons why your customers who might be architects should be looking at buying a Smart Interactive Display. Probably worth mentioning that this doesn't just apply to architectural firms. Probably construction would use a lot of those features, and also engineering as well. So we've given you 3 tips there. I hope you find those useful. I hope you can put those into practice. But if you can't, please engage with Charlie and myself. We do a lot of end user demos for you, our resellers, but we'd also be happy to do training for your sales staff to bring them up to speed as well. Please keep engaging us about asking us about different topics, different subjects to do. We really enjoy speaking to you about that and maybe getting those videos out there for you. Please, thank you so much for all your work and your efforts so far. We know the QX is going down great guns with a lot of our end users out there at the moment. So thank you for all your hard work in promoting this latest bit of technology. So until the next time, thank you for joining me, and that's been a Smart Idea. Thank you.